Blark was an American girl group that charted in 1999 and Euro 2000. Their debut album Blark sold more than 1.5 million copies and was certified platinum. The group's debut included the gold-selling single 808, the international hit Bring It All to Me, and a third single, I Do. The group went on hiatus from 2002 until 2007, releasing only 3 unsuccessful singles, Can't Get It Back, Ugly, and the international single from the film Honey, I'm Good. In 1999, Billboard named Blark the 4th best new artist of the year, with Bring It All to Me landing at number 30 on the 2000 year-end chart. Blark worked on 2 albums in the mid to late 2000s but did not release them. Blark attempted a comeback in 2012 but this effort came to an end with the death of Natina Reed. Discovery: Natina Reed and Shamari Fears both moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and met while in high school. Reed formed Blark while Fears formed another group called Intrigue. Intrigue won a recording contract with Elektra Records, and Fears met up with Brandy Williams at a talent show while a member of that group. Fears left Intrigue to join up with Reed and Blark, and Williams joined the group shortly thereafter. Reed met Ronald Lopes while singing jingles to earn extra cash and he introduced her to his sister Lisa Left Eye Lopes of TLC. Lisa Lopes signed the group to her production company, Left Eye Productions. Blark has said that their name means believing in life and achieving a quest for unity in everything. Music career. 1997 and Euro 2000, debut in 1997, the group made a cameo appearance in the video Lil' Kim's Not Tonight. Their self-titled debut debuted at number 23 on Billboard's Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart, and at number 53 on the official Billboard 200 and was certified platinum by RIAA. The album's lead single 808 was a success in the US, reaching number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart and gold certification. The follow-up single Bring It All to Me, which featured J.C. Chasez, was a hit, making number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart. The last single I Do was not a success like the previous singles, reaching number 73 on the R&B Hip Hop Single chart. The single I Do was nominated for a MTV Video Music Award for Best Editing. In mid-1999, Blark toured as one of the opening acts for boy band NSYNC. Blark also performed as one of the opening acts for TLC's Fan Mail Tour later that year. In 2000, the group went to the studio and recorded the Shelly Icon and Guy Roche song As If for the soundtrack to the film Bring It On in late January 2000. A remixed version of the Blark song Bring It All to Me appeared in the film, with added rapping by 50 Cent. The girls also appeared as cheerleaders in the film, released in August 2000. 2001 a Euro 02, Blark Out while their self-titled debut album went platinum, the second album called Blark Out, which was set for release in 2001, was shelved as the group was dropped from Columbia Records. The video for the first single Can't Get It Back was never released. The album was soon leaked on the internet. After Lopes' death in a car crash in Honduras on April 25, 2002, they signed with Elektra Records, and after Reed gave birth to a son, they began work on their third album. An alternate version of the shelved album was released to iTunes on May 22, 2007, but was later on taken down. December 2011, Blark Out was released back onto iTunes. 2003 a Euro 04, Torch, change in lineup Blark's intended third album, Torch, featured Missy Elliott, songwriter Linda Perry, and producer Rodney Jerkins. The intended single was No Gangster, which was an answer song to 50 Cent's song Wankster. However, because radio did not pick up the song, it was decided that I'm Good would be released instead. I'm Good appeared on the soundtrack for the film Honey. Torch was not released. The album was scheduled to be released exclusively to iTunes in 2008, nearly 5 years after its completion by Music World Entertainment, but this was cancelled. It has been confirmed that Matthew Knowles owns the rights to the album Torch and Blark Out. 2005 a Euro 2012, Reunion, Death of Reed Fears was signed to Darkchild Records in 2005. Williams also signed a new record deal and started working on a solo album. She also provided vocals on the hook of Nelly's first single Grillz. In 2005, Blark came back together to record their fourth studio album Private Show. They worked on the album sporadically from 2005 to 2009. Blark agreed to film a show Blark in the House for airing in the summer of 2008. However, the show was never picked up, and the album went unreleased. Blark released 4 songs on YouTube, Cut You Off, All Nighter, Blue Jeans, and High Definition before they decided to disband. On July 28, 2012, Blark reunited for the Left Eye Music Festival in Decatur, Georgia. At the event, Blark performed their single 808. Shortly after, the group contracted with artist-manager Inga Nandi Willis, and started working on an album and a reality television show. On October 26, 2012, Reed died after being hit by a car near Atlanta, Georgia. 2 days later, Cut You Off, a song intended for the album, leaked via the internet. Other media, in addition to their recording work, Reed, Fierce, and Williams appeared in the 2000 film Bring It On as members of the East Compton Clovers cheerleading squad, fronted by Gabrielle Union. Williams also had a small role in the 2001 movie On the Line. Blark also appears on Lisa Left Eye Lopes's 2001 solo debut album, Supernova, on the track titled Head to the Sky, which was only released internationally. In 2005, 2 clips of Fierce's solo songs titled The One and NJ2 were leaked onto the internet. Discography =albums compilations 2007, Blark by popular demand. Discography album soundtrack appearances tours, NSYNC in concert, TLC, Fan Mail Tour, Blark World Tour, Blark Out the World Tour. Awards and nominations, MTV Video Music Awards, BET Awards, Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards, Billboard Video Awards. Filmography films 2000, Bring It Ontario, 2003, Honey. References. External links, Blark on Facebook, Blark on Twitter.